Oh shit. Okay. I want to try that. Okay, so I watched some videos last night and I think I was overcomplicating some shit. So we're gonna try to uncomplicate it. All right, animation, hit reaction, fall. We I want new folder, death, fall. What I want to. Okay, I got that one. That's the one I want. I know that's the one I want because it's named properly. And I could probably use that one as well. Okay, but I'm going to rename that one. This can go into death, move here. Because this is just a general knockdown. Okay, so let's kill that. Let's get over to here into death. And let's see if I can find this selection. Enable auto blend out false. Okay. Save. And enable auto blend out false. Save. Now I can go back into my core, hit feedback. Now, what we're going to do, so there's a lot going on over here, but there was a lot, holy shit. There was a lot going on because I was trying to ragdoll. So we're going to do something a little bit different. Actually, we're just going to grab all of that, move that over there, and then we're just going to grab all this, and we're going to move it up over here, and we're going to comment this. This was ragdoll logic. We're going to just do all that. And we're going to disconnect, break that link, break, and then break this link. Okay, instead, we're going to determine this off two things. We're going to say, we're going to first determine, is this valid? Is valid. If it is valid, the next step we're going to branch on is combo step. If that equals 3, we're going to branch. Okay. Because what we're trying to determine, if it's a knockdown, we got to play a certain animation. Then we are going to stop our character from moving. We are going to we are going to how do I do this? we're going to get our character movement. And we're going to disable movement. Actually, we should probably be doing that first. We should probably do that first. If it's valid, we're going to immediately lock it down. Then we can branch into, yeah, then we can branch into that. So you can just get moved over here for right now. You can just stay right there. I think I'm going to need you, but I don't know yet. Don't know yet. So that's going to disable movement. And I think we're going to have to get the AI controller as well. But let's just try not to. Then because I know that'll stop me. That'll stop a player character in its tracks. Uh, the stop movement, that's specifically for it. That's coming from an AI controller. I wonder if I can just ramp that right back onto there. Get player controller, cast to BP. Where's my AI controller? Why don't I see my AI controller in there? I was able to get it. Ah, that's why. Uh, hold on. Get controller. Cast it BP. I'm gonna try this. And then stop movement. So I'm hoping what this is doing is it's stopping me as the player from moving and the AI from moving. If it's a combo step 3, we're gonna launch this bitch. We are going to play and it. Oh. Can I do that? Can I do that? I don't know if I can do that here. Maybe I should be able to. How did I do that here? I know I did that here. No, wait, I didn't do it here. I did it. Uh, what am I pulling off of? So I get fucking stupid. Oh. Why can't I do that? I should be able to do that. I don't know why I can't do that. I'm curious. See, I'm wondering, it's kind of shitty. That's not what I want. I want, that's not what I want. I want that node. Play montage. Let's copy that. Fuck it. Let's copy that. Let's see. Can I do this? Yeah, see, it doesn't, that wants to be in an event. It doesn't want to play here. So it wants to play one of okay, so we can do this differently. Okay, so let's try it this way. All right, so we're going to delete all of this. We're going to delete that. We're going to delete this. And then we're going to throw you here. You can come over there. And you can come over there. That should be, and we don't, I mean, it's already been validated, so we don't really need to validate it either. So fuck that. Let's run it like this. And that should be it. So we're going to delete, we're going to leave you, but I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to run you back over. I'm going to not fucking validate you because fuck off. And then you can just go like that. Can I do that? I can fucking do that. Yeah. Let's make you smaller. Smaller. Okay. So this, the knockdown or the fall. The fall is am no. Death knockback. Death fall. Okay. So let's just and then we're going to delay and then we're going to finalize death. Okay. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be, let's do that. True. Then we're going to CE play the knockdown sequence. And target actor is you. If it's false, we're going to CE death fall. And that's you as well. And then I don't need that mesh component. I don't need that. So I can just do some cleanup here. And this is messy as fuck, but whatever. We're just testing shit. And in both of these events, we are going to finalize death, which will bring us back over here and finalize death. We already have a delay here. So I could probably delete that delay node. Respawn player, destroy actor, kill that, kill that. And let's bring you back over here. Hey, fuck stick. So it's kind of interesting. I have a delay node here. That delay. So I can technically delete the delay here and just move right to finalize death. That's probably the smarter way to do it. That's probably the smarter way to do this. Okay. So let's save that character base. We're going to clear that out. Handle death is just. Oh, see, we're already doing that. So I don't even think I need to handle that. Well, because that's a facet of my um um my health component. I don't know. That's fuck it. Let's see if it works. Oh, what? Hey, hey, girl. Why are you getting back up? Why are you getting back up? Huh? Wait a good goddamn minute here. Fuck it, I look up here. Okay. There's no blend out. What the fuck? There's no blend out. You should not be getting up. Did that not fucking work? Dude, I'm gonna be so fucking mad if that didn't work. I'm gonna be so fucking mad. I need to play some sounds. Oh, you mother puss buckets. You mother puss buckets. That What the fuck? Oh, wait. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. I don't know if that's going to fix it. Maybe the delay needs to be longer? See, he didn't get back up there. All right. I need to. I'll be right back. let's try something else. Let's ignore this for a second because we're already stopping the movement. So from is valid, let's just branch. Maybe it's getting confused, right? I don't know. Fuck, man. Finalize death.
Over here, and let's create an array because I have 6 step montages. If you have one, you don't need to do this step, but I have 6. So new variable called that anims, and the type that I want is a anim montage. So there we are, and a object reference. So compile, and then over here you'll be able to add your, oh actually make this an array, then compile, my bad. And over here we can add 6 new elements, and we can add our montages. So 1, 2, 3, random integer would work. So just to show you, let's create a keyboard 1, debug key 1. So from here I'm going to call my death event, and by pressing 1 my guy is going to die. I also want to do a delay, so press D and left mouse button, because after he dies I want the character to despawn. And of course, obviously after that you can add your death screens and whatever. Uncompleted, destroy actor. Also just saying, if you had a health system, you could call this function and it should work for you properly. So let's compile and save. Let's see if it
So
works.
I'm
And hit
curious if
play
I
and
have
press
to run
1.
it.
There we go. He dies and he doesn't get up, and then the character should despawn. So get a copy, then connect the random integer into here.
I'm wondering. Those are my only options. But the one I really want, I want that one. And then backwards. And then see if this works. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Well, let me try something. Get mesh. Okay, so just want to test both sides out. So he does fall, but then he gets back up and then he spawns. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Hold on. Apply damage. Handle death if needed. Call on death. On death. Bind to handle death. Got a print string here. Let's make sure. Okay. Output log. Handle death called and started. So I know we're jumping in here. Let me. That's chain. And then we. not. And then this should be working, but it isn't. Actually, do I see that called when I die? Fucking beat me up. Oh, I'm stuck in the fucking floor. I'm stuck in the fucking floor. Okay, I should have seen that, yeah. I need to fix that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's try that again. He gets back up and he moves. And he can get back up and move. Okay. And then let's see. Oh yeah, I can just who fucking ever. I can't move. I can't move. Okay. When I kill an enemy, a death animation. But then they get up. When I die, say for being able to rotate because I have character rotation on the mouse. See what it says. See what it says. I personally think it's because we're not passing the target character into this handle death event. That's what I think. That's what I think. So the fact that it's working on me, but it's not working on the AI. Uh, uh, wait. So wait. You fuckstick.
False in our death montages. Let's select them and save. So just have it false on every single montage. Okay, once every single auto has been set to false in our death montage,
Yeah, you're a fucking asshole. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. This is so annoying, man. This is so fucking annoying. Like, literally the most annoying thing. That is so fucking frustrating, man. That is so fucking frustrating. um, just in his default slot group.
Otherwise, if you don't have this made to false, and search for auto over here. Otherwise, if you don't have this made to false, your character is going to get up after dying, and of course we don't want that. So just have it false on every single montage. Okay, once every single auto has been set to false in our death montages, let's select them and save. Next, what we can do, let's go to our player. So for me, it's Brady, and inside of our event graph, I'm going to create a custom event, and this event is going to be called death. Now, when I die, I actually want to disable the movement so the player doesn't move. So I can get my character movement and say disable movement. Connect this over here like so. And from here then we can play our montage. So play montage. And with that said, connect your mesh over here. And let's create an array because I have 6 that montages. If you have 1, you don't need to do this step. But I have 6. So new variable called death anims, and the type that I want is a anim montage. So there we are, and a object reference. So compile, and then over here you'll be able to add your, oh actually make this an array, then compile, my bad. And over here we can add 6 new elements, and we can add our montages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here, and then the last one there. Okay, so drag this onto your graph, get it, get a length, spelled that wrong. Then from here, get a random integer, get a copy from the death anims. So get a copy, then connect the random integer into here. And then this value, this pin, can go into the montage to play. So right now, if we want to test this, it would work. So just to show you, let's create a keyboard 1, debug key 1. So from here, I'm going to call my death event. and by pressing 1, my guy is going to die. I also want to do a delay, so press D and left mouse button, because after he dies, I want the character to despawn, and of course, obviously after that, you can add your death screens and whatever, uncompleted, destroy actor. Also just saying, if you had a health system, you could call this function and it should work for you properly. So let's compile and save. Let's see if this works. If I hit play and press 1, so there we go, he dies and he doesn't get up, and then the character should despawn. So guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And as always, happy developing.
You're a fuckstick. You're an absolute fuckstick.
Hello and welcome to my first video about Unreal Engine. I'll be showing you how to make a quick and easy way to implement a death system using ragdoll physics. This can be used in any game you want to create and is very simple. I can even show you here that once you step on this block, you will automatically ragdoll. Okay, so let's get into it. So,
I don't want. Hey, that's a long one, but
We still
whatever.
have a major issue in the game that we're making to learn Unreal Engine here, and that is we have a way to kill the character when it falls below a certain amount of depth in the world. And we actually do need to set that to a lower value to showcase that, but we do have a way of that because Unreal builds in our kill Z height. So if we're below that height, our actor just gets destroyed, which is quite nice because it works. Now we need a way to actually run that, to actually kill. We set the respawn.
No, it's not what I want. I'm like literally looking for tutorials right now.
What's up guys, welcome to new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. Today we are continuing with the RPG tutorial series, and in this episode we will set a death respawn. It's going to be a very easy video to follow, so let's get started.
This is
Alright, so the
fucking
first thing that we
annoying
need
as
to do
shit, man.
is go to our third person and the character was looking about. That's because of the armor and so on, the collision. Make sure that
That's not what I want. See what I'm.
there. I'm your host Zoe, and in today's video I'll show you how to create a death system.
See,
So
this
if
is
I
what I
press
wanted
start,
to try.
I'll die, and over here I have an array of 6 different death animations, and they'll play in random order.
I'm wondering if
And
I'm
this system is
missing
very easy
something.
to apply. Let's say you have a health system, you can very easily add, and let's begin. Over here you can see my 6 death animations, and let's select them, right click, and go to create an montage. Now in all of your montages you just want to go to every single one and search for auto over here. Otherwise, if you don't have this made to false, your character is going to get up after dying, and of course we don't want that. So just have it false on every single montage. Okay, once every single auto has been set to false in our death montages, let's select them and save. Next, what we can do, let's go to our player. So for me it's Brady, and inside of our event graph I'm going to create a custom event, and this event is going to be called death. Now when I die, I actually want to disable the movement so the player doesn't move. So I can get my character movement and say disable movement. Connect this over here like so, and from here then we can play our montage. So play montage. And with that said, connect your mesh over here, and let's create an array because I have 6 that montages. If you have one, you don't need to do this step, but I have 6. So new variable called death anims, and the type that I want is a anim montage. So there we are, and a object reference. So compile, and then over here you'll be able to add your, or actually make this an array, then compile, my bad. And over here we can add 6 new elements, and we can add our montages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here, and then the last one there. Okay, so drag this onto your graph, get it, get a length, spelled that wrong. Then from here get a random integer, get a copy from the death anims. So get a copy, then connect the random integer into here, and then this value, this pin, can go into the montage to play. So right now, if we went to test this, it would work. So just to show you, let's create a keyboard 1, debug key 1. So from here, I'm going to call my death event, and by pressing 1, my guy is going to die. I also want to do a delay, so press D and left mouse button, because after he dies, I want the character to despawn. And of course, obviously after that, you can add your death screens and whatever. Uncompleted, destroy actor. Also just saying, if you had a health system, you could call this function and it should work for you properly. So let's compile and save. Let's see if this works. If I hit play and press 1, so there we go. He dies and he doesn't get up, and then the character should despawn. So guys,
That's what I fucking did, man. Like my animations. The problem, I'm fucking. Look at you. You're getting right the fuck back up. How are you getting up out of that? How are you getting up out of that? You should not be able to get up out of that because auto blend out is off. Is root. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. So Okay, so if we look at you're still fucking getting up. Oh, wait, hold on. Fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, wait, hold on. Bro, that better not have been it. If that's it, it's going to be like, oh, that's great. But at the same time, I'm going to be like, what the fuck? See, again, but it wouldn't matter. Root motion still should apply. Okay, so you are staying down. Okay. Okay. That. Okay. So wait. Uh, now they're staying in the dead pose. So that's working. Is that the root motion isn't applying in this case. So they play the animation but don't actually move. something to do with the way we're handling death per SS1. So now I think this has to do with the way we're handling death. I think we're basically saying, don't move. You can't move anymore. That's what I think. I think it's because of that. Finalize death. I think this is maybe backwards. I think I need to play through this. Let's. No. I think kind of backwards. Death animation plays and calls how do I think this should work? BPC Health says, hey, if it can die and it's dead and its current HP is less 0 or less than 0, then on death. And that's just a caller, like that's just a fucking dispatcher, right? Which I then call that from character base. And this is basically just me saying, hey, check to make sure if this character is alive or dead. That is feeding down to handle death. Handle death, really, all this is doing is disabling movement. That's all it's doing. On the presentation layer, I'm handling that elsewhere. And I'm curious, like, this is where my head's a little fucked up. Because it's two separate things. One is handling the HP death call, and then the rest of it is just like a presentation layer, and then like presentation and then cleanup, right? So, and I think the mixture is here. So I think we want to finalize the death, then stop movement. All right. BPC health. Character base binds that. Yeah, I don't. Chicken or the egg? Let's see. Yeah, I don't really know what the fucking answer is. What if we did a little jumpy jumpy? What if we changed our calls? Could I do that? Just delete that. I don't need that. Hold on. This may be overcomplicating it, but I don't know. What if all right, because that determines who is who. So can I call that from here? Let's see if I can call that from here. We're going to try something. We're what if this character is dead? I need to change is that somehow I need to pass. I need to pass, at least I think I do. Handle death. Or maybe I don't. Okay, so if that's the case, so we need, let's try something here. This is play death reaction. Get a reference to self. Then I don't think this is going to work. Because this isn't seen. Oh, this may not work. This may not work the way I want it to. Play the knockdown sequence. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Then we're going to set that. And then finalize death. I don't think this is going to work. Interesting. Did that fucking work? Holy shit, I think that fucking worked. Did that fucking... Hold on. Wait. Yeah. Fuck off. Stay down. Oh. I think I figured her out, boy. Okay. So I can bump that to say 1.5. You're still moving though. So let's go to 1. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they're still being able to fucking move, but I don't know how they're still able to move, but I don't even fucking know. I can't remember which fucking animation this is. That's not having a bit of fucking difference. That's not having a bit of fucking difference. A false side L1. A false side L1. Enable root motion. Any simple. Save. Let's close that. Now let's get our content drawer. Hit reaction. Death. Save. 0. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with that. This is where it's like beyond. Hey. Oh, fuck. That was fucking close. Hey, fuck off. Fuck off. because I fixed that, now can I add a 2-second timer there? Okay, hold on. Add a 1-second timer. And then add a 2-second timer. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Yeah. I think boys. Figure that shit out. Okay. Death is handled. Death, death is handled. Can get rid of that. That gives enough time to play. Then we're going to dismount all you motherfuckers. And then we're going to finalize you. Then the only thing you're doing is respawning the shit. Now, the fucking thing I need to figure out is why am I respawning? Where respawn? I wonder if it's actually, hold on. Beat me up. Good, beat me up. Blah! Yeah, no. Yeah, fucking. All right. I think it's the actor location. uh, uh, beat me up, boys. I think I can probably just do that. Bah! Yeah, that'll probably work. I'm like, what? I'm fucking dead, man. And that's because I have disabled input, respawn player, and then I'm gonna need to enable movement again. Oh man, that's fucking funny. Okay, but that was it. Okay. Holy shit. Oh. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. That wasn't too bad. All right. We're gonna I don't know, a couple minutes, boys. I'll be back. Want a treat? You want a treat? Oh, yes, you do. Oh. 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 Yeah, baby. You want a treat? Come here. Come here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Set. Good boy. Now, focus. Focus. Good boy. Now, wait. 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 You wait. Wait. Good. Wait. Okay. You're so good. You're such a good boy. uh, Person. Hello. Oh, hello. 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 All right. Uh. Okay. So ChatGPT is telling me to on begin play. On begin play, I need to store the location and rotation at player start. Okay, so okay, so actually, I'm curious if I can just go 200 initialize help, blah 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 blah, and then character movement. And mode to walking. I wonder if that works. Okay, beat me up. Beat me up, Scotty. La, 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 la. I'm literally punching up, man. Okay, hold on. I think that's because all right. I think he's stuck in that death pose because uh, I think it's because input. All right, hold on. Let me grab my mesh. Let's see if that works. Beat me up, Scotty. Come on. Blah! There we go. Ah! One thing I will want to do at some point is oh, you didn't make it. There we go. Okay. Fixed. Fixed. I mean, listen, it's as fixed as I want it to be for a fucking prototype right now. I can get rid of that. And run that over. Run this over. Run that over. Sure. That is respawn the fucking player. We have respawned the player. Okay, and we figured out death reactions and fucking blah. Okay. The next thing we're going to get into is sound. Sound, boys. Sound. And here's the issue. Here's the issue. Death and respawn. Can I do this? Okay. All right. Now, I want to do a little bit of organization. This needs to go up here. Oh, hey. Hello? Okay. This. Hey. This is mission. And I kind of want that over here. Okay. And then this is all move. This is all attack. That is movement. This is combat. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Now I've kind of got it in my head the way I want it. Let's compile that, save that. Let's play it, make sure that none of that fuck anything else. Ah, I fucking died. Pow, pow. All right, now fuck you both. Love that. And I die. and then I spawn. Perfect. Look at him kicking the fuck out of that thing. Oh, what happened there? Buggy, buggy, buggy. Okay. Anyway. All right. We are organized. We can kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Hit feedback. We're good there. That's working. That's working. All right. So we're that phase is done. When we get back, we're going to work on sounds because I want sounds, man. I think like sound design for me, like I love crispy sounds. And I think like this game, you're going to want to feel it. You're going to want to feel the sounds. So we're probably going to set up a fairly large component class just to handle that. Just to handle that. Speaking of which, I need some WD-40. That's fucking horrible. Yeah. I think that's in our future is sounds. Okay, so what did we get accomplished today? We fixed our death pipe. Now, the one thing we haven't addressed yet is we're not using gameplay tags, and we should be. But the reason I'm not is I don't want to go through the effort right now of piping that in when I'm not sure what that's going to look like just yet. So eventually, like as part of death, we're going to want to set some state tags for, is dead or, state dead, right? And if a character's state is dead, that state, that tag determines what happens. Not like some programmatic like variables and shit. So yeah. Yeah, bite-sized kid. Anyway. All right, boys. We're done. I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right.